Hi guys, this is me again, Ava from Bay Harbor Med Spa, and I'm going to make a very quick, or at least for me, a quick segment about a topic that I think a lot of black women suffer from, and the reason I'm going to talk about it quickly today is because I have just seen today a Haitian client of mine, or actually a new client of mine, who found me through recommendation, looked me up on the website, and called me because she saw that I specialize in treating dark and black pigmented skin. And so she decided to give me a phone call and ask me whether I could help her, that she has a problem which, they say when it rains, it pours, and when it's drought, it's drought. She's now this week the second person that calls me. I had somebody call me from California, a Persian girl, and now this lady, and she actually came to see me today about a problem which I, as a white woman, never thought of because I didn't suffer from it. And it was brought to the forefront for me now by two people, and this lady today who came to see me, and that is actually folliculitis, or uh, dark spots on dark skin from the pores where the hair comes out. No more hair, but all those little dots, all those pores have actually a darker discoloration in them than the rest of the skin. And so it looks like thousands of little dots wherever the follicles used to come out from. There is no much more hair there because, for instance, as a rule of thumb, most Haitians that I know are not very hairy, and so this lady also had very little hair. And I looked at her legs. I had to look twice to find some hair on her legs. However, three-quarters of her leg had all black dots from hair follicles that were active once upon a time but are no longer active. And she said to me that she's a nurse. She's tall, beautiful smile, beautiful white teeth, big eyes, beautiful woman. She's maybe 46. I don't know if she's married, otherwise I would make a matchmaking. I would ask you guys to find me a beautiful husband for, or boyfriend. I don't know, I didn't ask her. Okay, forgive me. That's just my craziness. However, she said to me, and as a woman, because I like to dress and I do dress up when I go out, she said to me, Eva, she said, I am so embarrassed to go out to uncover my legs. She said, I have so many pretty cocktail dresses and I cannot wear any of them because I'm so self-conscious about my legs that all these black dots, and what shall I do? I really hate the way I look. And she said, I believe that it's hereditary because my mother had it also, etc., etc. So, girls, what did I do first? Because this is Ava, this is me. So I'm a woman, I'm all for women, right? So power, women, we empower each other. So I said to her, okay, my pretty young lady, let me tell you something. There's such a thing of stockings, stockings. I said, you go to JCPenney, you go to one of the department stores and buy yourself today 2 pair of sheer black stockings. I said, so when you put on black stockings, first of all, nobody will be able to see through because the color is black. Secondly, I said it will make you even a sexier leg than you have because you will wear high heels. Third, it will make you even taller. I said, and you will be able to wear your cocktail dresses. It's the holiday season. It's now beginning of December 2013. I said, there is no excuse for you not to wear your cocktail dresses. You can put, even in Florida, you can put, everything is air conditioned if it's hot. You can put dark stockings on black stockings. It's sexy, it's elegant, and you can cover up your legs. And she said, you have a point. I never thought about it. I said, okay, just come to Eva. Eva will explain you. Eva will teach you a lot of things. So anyhow, Then we went back, after I gave her my opinion, we went back to her dots. And I have a solution for this. What is the solution? My microdermabrasion scrub and my mandelic acid that I created for black skin. If it works, girls and boys, if my mandelic acid works for the face, don't you think it would be okay to work for the legs or for the tush or for the bikini or for the underarms? It can work anywhere. If it's good enough for the skin on the face, it's good enough to work anywhere else on the body. So I gave her. She bought the mandelic acid and she bought the crystal microdermabrasion scrub. She will do the treatments 3 times a week, at least for 3 weeks. She will leave it on between 8 to 10 minutes each time she does it. And I guarantee, I stake my life on it, that her folliculitis, her dots, her black dots on her legs will get better. Now, I want to stress something else out. And I said it to her, and I say it to all of you out there. First of all, I'm not a miracle worker. Although I was told today by another lady who comes to see me from Guyana that even though I say I'm not a miracle worker, I am a miracle worker. And actually, girls, she saw me in one of my YouTube videos. It's a funny story because she didn't see me. Her brother-in-law saw me because he was looking something of this coloration. She happens to walk into his office, and there she said she heard this voice, and he said, "Oh, can you believe in America all these people are so obsessed with lightening their skin and da 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 da." And he somehow landed on one of my YouTube videos that I talk about this coloration. And because, of course, I'm not American by birth, so I have an accent. So she said she remembered my accent, but she was busy, but she blinked sort of with an eye to the computer because she's dark pigmented, she's Indian, she has a lot of mishmash in her. And she eventually, it's karma, I believe it's karma, because she said she only remembered something that she saw at the bottom of the video, which said Bay Harbor Med Spa something. And she said that several days later, she went to the computer. She couldn't find, because he didn't know either where he saw the Europe. And she said she had a feeling. Something told her that's Miami. And she didn't know because she lives in South America, in Guyana. And she put Bay Harbor, Ethnic Skig, Miami. And boom, I came up. So she immediately called me, we talked, and she came here for treatments, and she's here now for a couple of weeks, for 2 weeks, just for me, so I make her look better. Anyhow, the reason I tell you this story is because, yes, I have people that come from other places and other countries and other continents to see me, so it's not so out of the realm, for me to see people from all over the world. However, let's go back to the Haitian lady and to her discoloration on her legs. So I said to her, give me 3 weeks. And I said to her, I'm not a miracle worker, but how long did it take you to get to this point that it's all black and discolored? She said, years. I said, well, in that case, allow me and give me at least, let's say, a year for you to get the discoloration and the folliculitis under control and lighten the skin around the follicles to an acceptable level. I said to her, look, I am not a miracle worker. This is why I told you the story about the Guyana lady, because she today told me that although I say I'm not a miracle worker, I am a miracle worker because I did miracles with her skin. Anyhow, but I said to her, I can only, to the Haitian lady, I can only give you, or I promise you, results anywhere between 30 to 70%, okay? So I said, if 30% is good enough for you to lighten than what you have, then we can talk. Of course, if I give you 70%, you will be eternally in love with me. So I said, but I never want to promise. I will never give you 100%. I will never give you perfection. But I will give you as close as possible. And so I said, I want you to start a treatment. I want you to do this. I want you to start with level 1. And this is again why I explain it to you once more, guys, because I know this tempo in America is like quickly, quickly, quickly. Everything has to be now, 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 now. People don't have patience. And patience is very important. So I said to her, you start level 1 because we want to get a black skin used to the treatment. We don't want to stimulate the melanin. And remember, all dark colored people in the world that listen to me, remember once again, melanin is there to protect you guys, to protect your skin, okay? But you have to be extremely careful not to stimulate the melanin, not to make anything or not to do anything on the skin that will stimulate the melanin. How will you stimulate the melanin? In this simplistic way. Let's say you fall down or you shave your leg and you cut your skin. Now it's bleeding and now it has to heal, right? Well, any black person knows this, that if your skin heals after you had an injury, the skin that heals, the new skin that comes in, will create a discoloration, will come in much darker than your original skin, surrounding skin. Why? I tell you why. That's where the melanin story comes in. Because the melanin, you have more melanin in your skin than I have. The melanin is there to protect you. And the moment our mechanism, your body mechanism senses something, an injury, missing. So it sends messages to the brain, says, okay, wound, 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 problem, 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 missing melanin, missing color, missing color. So then the brain thinks and says, okay, and it sends messages down to the melanin, says, produce melanin, produce melanin, produce melanin. And melanin pushes the color to the surface, and voila, we have a much darker skin from the injury or from the wound. So this is why I always emphasize that more is not better, and that with black skin you have to be 10 times more careful than with white skin. So this is why I say when we start with the mandelic acid, we must do first stage 1 so we don't irritate the skin. Because if you start with something that is very strong, you will burn the skin, you will irritate the skin. And what will happen, guys? Okay, I want to hear it. Okay, I won't say. What will happen if you irritate black skin? Say it out loud. Yes, you will get more melanin. Say again? Yeah, and you will get more discoloration on that area. So exactly. So this is exactly why I'm saying that you have to be very careful and you do it gradually, slowly, slowly. So this is why I'm sharing this story with you, because I know, because I treat this and I treat so many people or with dark pigmented skin, that I get fantastic results. But we have to have patience for everything and we have to do it gradually. So this is why I share this. Any woman out there that has this problem on her legs, on her arms, that you are black, and then the dots, the black dots that are much darker than the rest of the skin are really black, but there's even no hair in there, it just looks from the pores. This is something that can be treated with the microdermabrasion and the mandelic acid, so there is a solution. And all of you girls out there, you listen to me good. If you are in the same shoes as that beautiful Haitian lady, that nurse that was here today, and this is a Christmas holiday season, and you guys want to go out for parties, and you're embarrassed because you have scars, because you have discoloration, because you have ingrown hairs, because you have dark spots, because you have inflammation of the follicles, because you have veins on your legs, because your legs the skin doesn't look perfect. Girls, listen to me, I know. You go and buy sheer nylon black stockings, stockings. You buy sheer black, but black nylon stockings. It will cover everything. Nobody will see anything. And you get yourself a nice high heel shoe. Okay? Remember, a high heel shoe makes your leg much longer, your body much longer, and you look slimmer and much sexier. Nothing beats high heels. So I love high heels. I don't always walk in high heels. I try, but guys, I at work I can't walk in high heels. I walk with orthopedic shoes, But I love high heels, and so all of you should wear now in the season. Problem with legs, sheer black stockings, can be nylon, can be any other material, but they should be sheer and they should be black. And you wear those and you put those on. You can also wear, if you want your leg to look even slimmer, you go and buy sheer black stockings that have in the back of the leg this one line in the middle that goes all the way up. It used to be fashionable when I was very young, and fashion turns on itself. So my mother used to wear them, I used to wear them, and you can buy them stockings, and they have in the middle, or from the heel all the way up, one line in the middle. That divides your leg in half, but makes your leg slimmer, longer, and sexier. And nobody will see you imperfections on your leg. And in the meantime, you can get the mandelic acid, you can get the microdermabrasion, you can start doing your treatments. Have patience. It might take you a year, might take you half a year, but the problem will improve greatly. And there is no excuse and no reason why no girl or any girl should be embarrassed because she has problems with her legs, because here Eva has the solution, right? I have the solution for you guys. So that's my story. I had to share it. It's Saturday evening. I had to share it with you guys because I think it's important, because I didn't talk about it really, because it came to my mind because she came today and I know I solved her problem. And then I thought about it. I said, okay, so if she came to me and she looked for it, then there must be 10,000 other women all over the world and America that have the same problem, because it's not a unique problem and it's the holiday season. Well, then Ava better get up and talk about it. So here I am talking, I am sharing, and in the spirit of the holiday season, I wish you all a wonderful weekend, a wonderful holiday season. To those of you who don't watch me on a regular basis, have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season, and a happy new year. Thanks. Bye.